Alright, thank you for joining me in my yoga ab workout. I have come up with this workout all by myself, and it's just a mixture of a bunch of different things. And I want to start off by saying if you have a yoga block, grab it. If you don't, there's a variation without the block. I only do one exercise with it, but you really can, it's really a lot harder with the block. So if you just want to challenge yourself, or if you have a block, if you don't have a block, don't worry about it. Don't even replace it with anything. It's totally fine if you don't have a block. And I want to start off by saying that the first exercise I'm going to do is a lot more for more advanced yogis, I must say. So if you can do it, that's awesome. And if you can't do it, that's still awesome. It gives you something to work up towards. And you always have to have a goal. What fun would it be if you just could do everything? So if you can't do it, that's totally fine. And I've done these before in my videos. And you're just gonna come, and you're gonna come into a lotus headstand, and you're gonna slowly bring your feet down, but not touch the mat, and then bring them back up. And we're gonna do this 4 more times. There's 2. 3. 4, 5. And that's all. That's probably the hardest thing you'll do the whole workout. No, I'm just kidding. Or maybe I'm not kidding. But okay, now grab your block. If you don't have your block, that's totally fine. Just, you can do it without the block. And scoot your head up to one of the front ends of one of your mats here. And you're going to take your block and you're going to squeeze it in between your knees, right like this. And then put your legs on the ground. You're going to have your arms by your side with your palms facing either up or down on the ground. Either way is fine. And you're going to lift your legs up and back down. And make sure your back stays on the ground. And we're going to do 20 of these. So we'll count 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and if you're doing this with a block, you'll really feel the difference between doing this with the block and doing this without the block. It's a lot harder with the block. Who doesn't love a good challenge? That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you're almost done, just 2 more. 19, and 20, but don't put your feet down. What you're going to do now is you're going to come up, bring your feet almost to the ground, just hold it, hold it, hold it, you'll feel that burn. And still don't put your feet down, you're going to take the block away. You're going to come in a boat pose and just hold this. Really feel your abs burning, and I'm going to slowly bring it down. But don't touch your feet to the ground again, and hold it there. Still don't touch your feet to the ground. Pull in your left shoulder, or pull your left shoulder. Pull in your left knee, and release your right knee to your nose, and release in your left knee, and then your right knee. And still don't put your feet down. And you're going to take, we're going to do little bicycle crunches, and you're going to take your left shoulder to your right knee. We're going to do 20 of these, so 1, and then your right shoulder to your left knee, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You should really feel your core working right now. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And don't put your feet down. You're going to come back up. Raise your feet up, raise your shoulders up. Now put your feet down. And you're going to slide up a little bit more towards your feet. And your arms, you're going to put your hands so your palms are facing your mat. And what you're going to do now is you're going to lift your pelvis up towards the sky, and you're going to bring your arms over while you do it. So it's going to look something like this. And your arms should be extended with palms facing up towards the sky. Your pelvis should be lifted towards the ceiling. And you're going to drop it back down. We're going to do this 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and your last one. 1. And bring it back down. And now you're going to slide back from your mat. Your feet are going to release. Arms overhead. I think you all know where I'm going with this. You're going to lift up in the boat pose and then release down. You're going to lift up. Hold, 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 hold. Bring it back down. Don't touch your feet to the mat though, and don't touch your arms to the mat. And lift up. And hold. And bring it back down. Don't touch your feet or arms down to the mat. And back up. And hold. And back down. Feet and arms still above the mat. Just 2 more. And hold. And back down. And last one. Hold, 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 hold. And you can bring your feet down. And I do that all again. I do it twice, usually like 5-ish days a week. But that's a really good, you can really feel your core burning right now, and I even go through it again usually. So if you want to challenge yourself, just do that whole thing again. If you need to restart the video, unless you can remember everything. If you guys enjoyed